Hey guys, welcome back to part 4 of this week's short course on the 6 higher faculties of the human mind. Today, part 4 is focused on memory. Memory is that ability, that function of the mind whereby we can retain and store information, and we can recall and recollect things that have happened to us in our life, things that we've seen. Take a little moment right now as you watch this or later on to think about some of your happiest memories. It's a beautiful gift to be able to look back and to consider the beautiful places that we've seen, the things that we've achieved, and quite likely, most importantly, the special times that we've enjoyed with incredible people in our lives, our family, friends, and the people that we've been blessed to come into contact with along that journey. So let's focus just very briefly upon memory as a tool, a very deliberate tool for achievement and for creating the life that we want. Memory, as Bob Proctor always taught, it's not as though there is a good or bad memory. There's simply a trained or untrained memory. So if you're looking to develop ways to remember people's names or to be able to take a greater interest in people and remember their story, there are systems and techniques that you can devise, such as mnemonics, which is just a system for remembering things. A good example of that being the colours of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And that can be remembered through a mnemonic, the short story, Richard of York gave battle in vain. So the first letter of each word corresponds to the colour that it represents in the order of the colours of the rainbow. So give it a try and go online and look at some different types of mnemonics. Mnemonics can work through word lettering and patterns, it can work through pictures and images, structuring of numbers, and lots of different ways. But the point is that memory is a wonderful tool, and over and above just the ability for us to remember things, it is also a power and a tool whereby we can improve our lives by remembering what's important, by helping us to learn whatever it is that we're studying, to be able to take a greater interest in people. And the final tip around memory, which is something that Bob also shared, is to, when you want to remember something consciously, try to incorporate as many of the senses as possible. So for example, if you have difficulty remembering people's names that you meet at a party or in the supermarket or wherever it may be, try to incorporate more senses than just listening to the name. Look the person in the eye, perhaps shake their hand. Remember, make a conscious impression perhaps of the smell or the odour or wherever it is that you are. So try to incorporate as much information and to attach that to the feeling and to the information that it is that you're trying to store and retain. So let's continue to work on our memory so that we can enjoy the richness and the power of our minds and all the information and all the impressions and wonderful stuff that we're able to store if we consciously work on it and seek to improve it. I'll see you tomorrow for part 5, for higher faculty number 5, which will be reason. I'll see you then.